How's it going, guys, and welcome to a brand new FIFA 18 video. So today's video then, lads, we are going to be looking at 10 players that are probably going to be either overpowered or very, very good in the starting period of FIFA 18. So as you can see, we've had a little bit of a transition here, and we're going to look at wingers first of all. So today's video, we're looking at 10 players overall, and five are like sort of wingers, sort of left mid, right mid players, and the others are going to be sort of centre forwards and strikers. So now, as you can see below me, take all of these stats and ratings with a pinch of salt, okay? They're not going to be exact. If they are, then holy shit, we're going to have a lot of good ratings, aren't we? And some good stats. So if we start off with Anthony Martial, he's going to be, I mean, he didn't really have a great last season. He's had a decent start to pre-season, but is he going to be overpowered again? Him and Heung-min Son, they were probably just the most overpowered players that there were in the game last year. And honestly, if they're overpowered again, I don't think anyone's going to complain. Except me. I really hate Heung-min Son. So looking at it, this is what I'm going to do a little bit more of a prediction as well as players that I think I'm personally going to use. And Martial, Son, probably two players that with all of us, I think every single FIFA player on the planet at the start of the game is going to have to try out Son and Martial just to see if it is the same thing yet again, whether it be they're overpowered or they're just very, very good cards again this year. That's why there's sort of been a little bit of an upgrade for both of them. So Martial sort of stayed on the same level, sort of sorted his stats out a little bit because he is faster than what his card is on FIFA 17 and things like that. So more of like a balancing sort of thing. Son, he had such a good season. How are you not going to give him an upgrade? He looks absolutely insane. If he gets anywhere near the stats that are on there, he's going to be freaking awesome. Now, look at Sadio Mane. That was another one that was fairly OP, but he was probably one of the most inconsistent players. Now, of course, you guys know that I play a lot for Champions on streams and videos and that sort of stuff. Now, Mane, I didn't really use his card that much, only because he was really inconsistent. One game, he'd probably be one of the best players on the pitch. Another, he'd go missing and you wouldn't really know. Hopefully, that's going to change this year because Mane's a very, very good player. Rapid, decent dribbling. Hasn't got the best weak foot, but overall he's probably going to be an OP card yet again. But moving on to Bernardo Silva, one of the new boys in the Premier League. I think he was in and around £40 million, I think. I mean, I'm not really too sure. You guys can correct me in the comment section down below. But he's got insane dribbling, good passing, relatively decent pace. He's going to be a decent player next year, I believe. Hopefully, because all of the new dribbling techniques that are in FIFA 18, that's why I'm thinking Bernardo Silva could be a good little pickup at the start of FIFA and going into FUT Champions. Because not everyone's going to have a load of money. And these sort of players aren't going to be sort of like, yeah, 40, 50, 60,000 or more. They're going to be in and around that, well, going from 5 to 30k, 40k at the start of FIFA. All of them are going to be pretty decent. And the final player, which is going to be Thomas Lemar. Now, he's in for a very, very decent upgrade, being that bloody Monaco had an insane season last year, winning Ligue 1 over PSG, who are arguably a lot stronger than what they are. But Lemar, he's in for an upgrade. That could be a very decent card. Whether he'll have the Arsenal badge or the Monaco badge, who knows, but that could be a very decent one because Ligue 1 is fairly cheap at the start of FIFA. That could be a fairly decent card to use. So those are the sort of 5 that I've picked that are going to be the most effective wingers at the start of FIFA going into FUT Champions and things like that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below if I've missed anyone or if I should have added someone in. Or if you agree with some of the ratings and stats that we've got, let me know. But without further ado, let's move on to the strikers and see who we picked. Now, these strikers here, it's one of those where they had relatively some of the, well, obviously Dybala and Lukaku had normal-ish ratings, but Rashford, Gabriel Jesus and Mbappe all had sort of like, yeah, well, Mbappe was like a 71 last year and Rashford was like 76, Gabriel Jesus was like what, 78. So I think those three like 3 of the best young strikers out there at the moment. There are obviously a lot more out there, but these I think are the hottest prospects. Not gonna lie with you, Mbappe's probably on a higher level than what Jesus and Rashford's on, but they're all at top clubs. They're all in the Champions League playing again now. Thank God we're back in it again. But I think they're all playing at a similar sort of level, 82 rated. Of course, if they get some special cards, I imagine Mbappe is probably going to get more special cards than the Jesus and Rashford. But who knows, it's going to be an interesting season. So looking at the statistics then, so obviously they're all 82 rated. Now, of course, Rashford has insane pace. I have put his pace up because honestly, if you actually watch Rashford, he's so freaking rapid. It's unbelievable. So I've given him quite a decent pace boost than what he already had on the game. And just an overall decent card. Same with Jesus. He's got more dribbling than anyone else because he's just insane. Some of the stuff that you see from Jesus is incredible. And Mbappe is just overall a strong card. He's stronger than any of them. He's got better passing than Rashford and get Jesus as well. It's one of those. Mbappe, Jesus and Rashford, I'm going to put them on a level par. But this season could tell who's actually better at the 3 youngest sort of top strikers out there. Reasoning that I put Dybala in there, bro, honestly, he was one of my favourite cards last year. Now, looking at the way he's going to go, where it's got loads of dribbling, passing, that sort of stuff, Dybala has it all, and he's not going to be one of the most expensive cards on the game. I remember buying him sort of relatively near the start of FIFA last year, and he was about 120,000 coins. If he's in and around that mark again, and he has these form of stats, he's going to be so good. And Serie A teams, we all know, they're not the most expensive in the world, and it's probably going to be a pretty good buy. But that's if any of us have coins anyway. So if you guys have some coins, you've got the normal sort of 82s like Mbappe, Rashford, Jesus. But if you have that extra coins, if you are a little bit better than the game than most, or you spend more money on the game than most people, Dybala or Romelu Lukaku could be someone that you could afford at the start of the game. Okay, the only reason why I've actually included Romelu Lukaku is just because I am a Man United fan. I am really looking forward to using Romelu Lukaku. I don't know about you guys. I hope you guys are as well. But after the season he's just had, 87, that may be a bit high. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But him and Harry Kane are going to have a decent upgrade, let's be honest with each other. But I think 84 pace, 87 shooting, that 90 physical. Obviously, he hasn't got the best first touch in the world, or he's not the best at dribbling, so 77, probably on a par with sort of the normal strikers. And I think Lukaku is going to be an absolute beast. And for me, I'm going to try and use him as much as I can. Is he going to be a FUT Champs card? Who knows? He could be very good. It could be, the FIFA 18 could be about strength, it could be more about pace, it could be about dribbling. We don't know yet, so until we actually get into the game, I hope Lukaku is going to be an absolute beast for me, because if I can have a partnership of Rashford and Lukaku, I'm going to try it. Of course I am. And yet again, so that's all the 5 that I've picked today. Yet again, if you think the ratings are a bit off, or you think someone should be higher, someone should be lower, then do let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. The hype for FIFA 18 is real, boys, and hopefully it's going to be an insane year. Hopefully we're going to do some bits in FUT Champs this year as well, and these are the cards that I believe are going to do you guys bits as well. So there you go, boys. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new. FIFA 18's only just around the corner, and hopefully we're going to make a few more videos just before we get into the game. See you later.